Welcome to Blue Helm Space News Brief. You can find us at bluehelmco.com.
The annual World Space Week will take place this week with events around the world. The theme this year is, quote, "Satellites Improve Life," unquote. In 1999, the United Nations declared October 4th through the 10th as World Space Week. It recognizes the annual anniversary of the launch of the world's first satellite, Sputnik, by the Soviet Union on October 4th, 1957, and the entry into the force of the United Nations Treaty on the Principles Governing the Activities of Space in the Exploration and Peaceful Uses of Outer Space, including the Moon and other celestial bodies. Today is Monday, October 5th, and these are your top space news headlines. Colorado startup ExoTerra Resources announced a NASA Small Business Innovation Research contract today to develop a solar-electric upper stage to boost small satellites traveling on Virgin Orbit's LauncherOne beyond low Earth orbit. The new board of the Commercial Spaceflight Federation says her initial priorities will be finding a new president for the organization and dealing with a range of regulatory issues affecting the organization's member companies. The CSF announced October 2nd that the members selected Audrey Powers, Vice President of Legal and Compliance at Blue Origin, as its new chairwoman. She succeeds Tabor McCallum, co-founder of space tourism company Space Perspective, who completed his 2-year term as chair of the CSF board. SkyWatch Space Applications, the Canadian startup whose Earth Cache platform helps software developers embed geospatial data and imagery into applications, announced a partnership today with Picterra, a Swiss startup with a self-service platform to help customers autonomously extract information from aerial and satellite imagery. The astronauts aboard the ISS got nearly 4 tons of new supplies today, including a $23 million titanium space toilet. The gear arrived today aboard the private robotics Cygnus freighter. In-space transportation startup Momentus announced service agreements October 2nd with Australia's Skykraft and French spacecraft engineering company Mecano ID. Santa Clara, California-based Momentus revealed plans to deploy a pathfinder for Skykraft's microsatellite constellation on a Vigoride flight in June 2021. Momentus plans to send the Skykraft microsatellite into orbit via EOS, a separation ring developed by Mecano ID with funding from the French space agency CNES. If successful, the June 2021 Skykraft flight will be the qualification flight for EOS, which, quote, opens the door for commercialization, unquote, according to the October 2nd news release. China's Human Spaceflight Agency has selected a group of 18 new astronauts to participate in the country's upcoming space station project.
S&B is brought to you by, statistically speaking, about 49% of you might wear bras. I'm not going to sit here and pretend I even know what I'm talking about when it comes to them. However, our new sponsor, Hope's Chest, does. Since 2009, they've specialized in helping breast cancer survivors and those who've had reconstructive surgery, breast augmentation, and reductions. They also help those that are well-endowed, itty-bitty, athletes, moms-to-be, and those who have suffered from fibromyalgia. So if you have a problem trying to find the right fitting bra, head over to hopeschest.com for a unique bra fitting experience. They're going to help you find the perfect fitting bra for you. Once again, head over to hopeschest.com or give them a call at 714-797-9996. Law, policy, and events in space.
A California judge October 2nd officially ended SpaceX's 18-month-long lawsuit against the U.S. Air Force. Following a September 24th ruling denying SpaceX's claim, the judge on Friday ordered the case to be closed. In the October 2nd motion to close the case, the judge notes that his September 24th order denied SpaceX's claim, quote, conducting that the Air Force's actions were not arbitrary, capricious, or in violation of the law, and that SpaceX was not entitled to any relief for this action, unquote. The U.S. Air Force intends to combine multiple space procurement organizations into a single Space Systems Command, and it's finding the task more complex and time-consuming than originally envisioned, a senior official said October 1st. The Space Force announced in June that it would stand up a Space Systems Command to oversee the development and acquisition of next-generation technologies. The NASA Safety Committee warned that the efforts to return humans to the moon by 2024, coupled with uncertain funding, could lead to, quote, engineering compromises, unquote, in the Artemis program. At an October 1st meeting of the Aerospace Safety Advisory Panel, members said, quote, real physical risk, unquote, could emerge as NASA presses ahead with the Artemis program without certainty about the funding that it'll be available to it. Quote, the panel has an ongoing concern that each continuing resolution comes directly related to significant budget challenges, which, when combined with the direction to be on the moon by 2024, just increases the pressure to make engineering compromises in order to stay on schedule, unquote, said Paul Hill, a member of the committee. Quote, that pressure is only going to go up as launches in 2024 become closer, unquote. Pentagon's Space Development Agency, which will become part of the U.S. Space Force in 2022, selected SpaceX and L3 Harris Technologies to produce satellites and sensors that can track and target advanced missile threats from outer space. Board notices published to the federal procurement site beta.sam.gov Friday afternoon indicated that SpaceX could receive more than $149 million and L3 Harris could receive more than $193 million to produce capabilities for tracking layers of SDA's Tranche 0 Wide Field of View program. There are no immediate launches on my calendar. We're probably just going to be playing catch-up here. Oh, yay. It is World Space Week, so I have linked to the website in the launch and events section in the show notes. In the fun section, I have included a link to an article titled Camera that will film a spacewalk in VR delivered to the International Space Station on that Cygnus spacecraft with all those deliveries along with the titanium space toilet. Yes, it sounds different. Yes, my mic is down. No, I don't need to hear it. No, I don't need an email. No, I don't need people commenting. I know. I get it. I'm sorry for your ears. I'm sure they're bleeding by now. But we are back here. I wasn't going to skip another show. That would have been, 4 days in a row. And come on. I mean, I know this is like, a drug to you, 2 listeners. No, I'm kidding. You are all, there's more than that. Please, there's more than just 2 of you. I think, I hope. It could just be a couple people on repeat. But anyway, hey, it's Monday. Let's have an awesome week here. Scrubtember, right? Or Scrubtober. Let's not have either one of those. Let's not even go there. No one announce any launches, okay? I saw that on Twitter. I started don't say a word about any launches. Let's just let it happen. Okay. Come back tomorrow. Subscribe, rate, review, tell someone about it. All right. Drink your water. I will talk to you tomorrow.
Helm.